I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what part of puberty like changes you from a morning person to a night person or a night person to a morning person. Hey, I don't know if I'm not a morning person anymore or if I'm just sleep deprived. Like I really used to be one of those type of people I can get going, and sometimes I still can, but like I don't know. You know, whether I'm gonna be a morning person or a night person, depending on the night I had. You feel me? I would choose that night. You can't ever choose in the morning if you want to be a morning person or a night person. You gotta choose that night. Well, okay, am I gonna be a morning person? Am I gonna be a night person at night or a morning person in the morning? But like, you know, that's not my fault. That's something they should have told me before today. You feel me? Otherwise, I wouldn't have stayed up till 4 o'clock. And I ain't even mean to, man. It just seems things always happen that way, and it's weird. But I ain't gonna lie, like today was one of them days. I had to scroll on my phone for like 30 minutes before I could get up out the bed. Like my body couldn't kept catch up to my eyes being awake, you know? Like my body was still asleep on the bed while I was laying there. So, you know, I just took my time this morning. I still honestly am gonna be a little late because of that, you know. In my mind, do I think it was worth it? Honestly, y'all don't want to know the answer, man. It's gonna be obvious. But the one thing about school, which is real, is like once you was late, and some people be like, once you miss a class, you ain't never gonna come back. But that's not true. Like, I mean, some people, it is true for 'em. But I ain't gonna lie, like that first class, like the first part of the semester, I was like, I can't be late to this mug, no matter what. And then, like, you know, it was just 5 minutes. It was okay, and nobody died. And then it was 10 minutes I was late, and I still felt like the world was fine. And they didn't need me to be there in such a time crunch. And then 15 minutes, and then now I gotta chill out. Now I gotta chill out. And that's just me being honest with myself. But look, man, we gonna get it to this day. And honestly, this one of them days that is not really no exams, no nothing. I'm trying to make this day go fast. So come on, let's do it, man. Listen, man, we made it out to first class. And honestly, before class, I took a gamble. Said I need to get some on my stomach, man. I know once I get throughout the day, if I don't eat right now, I'm just not gonna eat till I get home. Took a gamble, went to Chipotle. Right at the time they said they would open on the window, and they wasn't ready for me, man. But like, I was just sitting there having to debate with myself for like 5 minutes. Should I wait? Should I just go to Qdoba? What should I do? And then they finally open up the doors right as soon as I was about to leave. And then they still take their time. They just over there cooking the food still. Like, they just let us in. They must thought it was cold out there or something. I don't know. But shit, if y'all wasn't gonna serve us, I don't know. She immediately went in and then let us all in and then took a bathroom break or something. Didn't come back for like 10 minutes. I'm sitting there looking at all the good food. The guacamole was a little brown, but somehow they fixed it. I don't know. But I have to be honest. I'm thinking, looking back on it after that first class, and I see how good of a thing that was for me. I almost want to go back and get another one. That's how good it was, just in taste. But it gave me some power and energy throughout this morning right now. I'm feeling like I can move and do something, man. I ain't never had no midday energy from no Chipotle bowl like that, man. So I'm gonna use this. I don't know what on exactly. Hopefully it's on some schoolwork, but let's do it, man. Man, life is really crazy right now, man. It's to the point where I'm walking in the rain, no coat on, bro. You see how gloomy the sky look, bro. Don't even try to say I'm lying, bro. But I'll be honest, like, you ever got to that point where you was in the week and you was like, man, honestly, I just want this week to restart. Like, could we just reset this and let's just all say it's Monday again? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm at that point right now. Like, it's like I want to give up, but that's not really the problem. I just want to do some things over again that I really don't feel too comfortable with in my current situation. Like, all the times that I said I was supposed to be studying. Oh, here you're gonna study. You got something perfect to study about. Never studied, bro. And I still do got time left in the week, and that's how I should look at it, bro. But like, it be kind of crazy. Like, we, especially anybody in college, really anybody at any age, excluding when you become a senior, obviously. Like, I feel people shouldn't really be worried about how much success they're having at this point. Really, I feel like the people who fail the most at this age, and I don't mean just like this person strictly went to jail for 25 years at this age and man, he messed his whole life up. I'm talking about like you give yourself things to mess up on. Like right now, I've been trying to work on school, music, YouTube, and work. And I'll be honest, life be kind of hard because I'm not necessarily good at any of it. You know, like I'm not the best at anything. And like, I don't know, as a kid, like sometimes you at least be the best of something. But right now I feel like I'm just strictly losing. When honestly, I need to flip that perspective around. Losing is winning at this point because losing is learning. It's a different type of lesson you get from a loss, man. A flop, making a YouTube video, 0 views. You know, like it does change who you are. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to put myself through. Like working out is just, you feel me? The same concept, I feel like. You just breaking down your muscles. But right now, just breaking down my life. You know, I wouldn't say completely messing it all up, but there are chances that I took in life, especially this young, that like, if I had to get that lesson at any other time, I might be dead. Like, no bull. It's kind of scary. But that's the thing about being a kid. Like, I guess it's more about the space you have to mess up. Like, once you understand where it's okay to mess up at, that's exactly where you should be spending most of your time, I guess. But who knows, man? Like, I just feel like it's so crazy how I'm this young and I feel like I already failed. I mean, I know TikTok and Instagram got 17-year-olds with a Lamborghini that they done picked up off a helicopter or some shit. Like, I'll be honest, bro. Like, social media, I be having a 19-year-old who got a YouTube channel, music, like, producing list and is in college and has a job. Like, they'll make me feel like I ain't done nothing with my life. Like, that's weird to me. And it's kind of crazy because I really do feel this way. Like, I don't feel comfortable in life, and I don't think you ever should feel comfortable unless you don't work to a point to where you want to be. Like, I feel like comfortability is something you do got to work at. If you don't work at it, it ain't really something you earn. And I am trying to work on that, and I know that, but still, it's kind of crazy to me that I still think I'm messing up. And really, think about this. 20 years ago, if you was doing the stuff you doing now, you would be Albert Einstein or something, bro. Like, you'd be the first kid doing everything. And it's crazy, bro. But I'm about to walk in here and try and do something that I said I would do without all that procrastinating, taking away from my life. Less. Go. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's gonna be a testament to see what this phone can do out here in its brain. But I'm gonna be honest, our chemistry professor, you know, he got away with words, but he also got away with using too many of them. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he really won't hesitate to go over the time in the class at all. And like, honestly, be thinking it's crazy and stuff. Like, I be thinking it's disrespectful, but like, we here to learn. Like, how could it be disrespectful, bro? Like, we do not got nothing better to do than learn if we paying for this, bro. But like, I'm gonna be honest, like, he done let us out not 1, not 2, but 10 minutes early. Telling them that, said, whoa, is the fucking sky turning fucking red? No. But look, man, I'll be honest, like, I thought it was so smooth. That shit was so beautiful. And then, like, for some reason, I walked past the bathroom and my stomach started bubbling. I guess I had to sit through some more shit anyway. Literally. You know, your body will really betray you at the worst of times. And now I done made it out the rain and I'm a little bit hot. Some of this ain't raindrops. It's just hard work from getting class to class. You know, the whole phone, it looked like I picked it up from a puddle, but it's okay. I'll risk this phone for you guys. I ain't gonna lie. I would really love for this phone to break on its own anyway, so I could get an excuse to buy a new one for real. Like, I don't know what it is about this phone. It's this iPhone 16e. It ain't been giving me no good days. I'm telling you, making my life hard, bruh. But look, man, I'm about to go to this gym before I get out of here, bro. I gotta throw some weights around so my stress can go down. But I'll see y'all on the other side, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even really think about it for real, but today was long as can be. I ain't gonna lie. It got crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had my schedule mixed up in my last class. And like, I ain't really done nothing all day. I guess I had saved up energy, bro. And I literally just started multitasking everything. I'm talking about I got 2 pages up, 2 appointments, doing my scheduling another appointment, doing my notes. And I was recopying my old notes too. And then I ain't gonna lie, like it was this paper I was procrastinating all day. I was doing that too. I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes I see why my brain don't want to work, even though I want it to, but ultimately, bro, like the brain be knowing it could do so much. That's why it be wanting to wait and procrastinate for so long. Telling you, I wasn't think about no type of schoolwork. I was all type of procrastinating. As soon as I did one thing, I did it on accident. I was just calling my mama. She talked about this appointment. She made me do this appointment. Then I looked at one appointment, and that's when the procrastination start unraveling. You know, I stopped thinking. I just start flowing. I'm like, well, let me go ahead and do this too. Start cooking, man. Should have told y'all that earlier, man. But now I'm out the gym. Once you get used to the gym, like I ain't gonna lie, I remember the first day I got out the gym, like after a while of being back, I ain't even feel too strong and bold for real. You know, I ain't feel nothing right then in that moment, but as soon as that next day hit, I got sore. I ain't feel strong, I feel weak, but I still had to work out and push through it. But now, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel the pump now. Like, once you get used to having a pump at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. It's a whole nother type of addiction. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not lying. You feel me? Like, I really need that. Like, y'all don't know how much stress I really get off my chest in the gym. That's what I'm saying. Hey, I was just stressed out for no reason, for real, until I hit the gym. Like, I do have a feeling that we are physical beings. Like, legitimately physical beings. Like, we're not meant to be sitting here in a class writing notes all day. Like, we supposed to get outside and run and chase our food. I'm not no carnivorous crazy person, but like I do believe that like it's in the human biology to be active on a scientific level, brother. I'm telling you this, like for real, bro. Cause when you start going to the gym regularly, that's why I feel like exercise is a real addiction. Like those people at marathons, you gotta be addicted to do that, bro. Them is running junkies. Literally. I don't care what nobody say. You know, the bodybuilders, I mean, like, look, they're literally doing steroids. But look, man, after all this, man, honestly, bro, I just feel like you gotta hit your 3 pillars, bro, every day, bro. And as long as you do that, bro, you be okay as a human, bro. And I hit mine, bro. Physical, mental, and spiritual, bro. You hit those 3 pillars every day. You expand your mind on one thing. You physically activate yourself in some either work or whatever. And then you pray. I'm telling you, man. Stay with me now, man. I love y'all boys.